Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Helen here. So for today's video, I am going to be recreating one of Jordyn Woods' makeup look. I was actually just going through her Instagram and I saw a photo that was really pretty and I really liked the makeup look, so I figured why not recreate the look. I always find that like her makeup always looks so natural and flawless. Even when it's a full glam, it just always looks so simple and well put together. So I like her makeup style. At the end of the video, you guys can let me know if I nailed it or not, and we'll get right on into the video. Alright, so first things first, I am just going to prime my face with the NYX Studio Perfect Photo Loving Primer. If you see me looking over here a lot, that's because I have the laptop and it just has the picture of the makeup look that I'm recreating. She naturally has really thick brows. I don't, but I am going to try and imitate it as much as I can. So I'm just brushing out my brows like that. And then I'm actually just gonna go in with my NYX Tinted Brow Mascara here, and I'm going to brush my brows. Now I'm just going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Warm Honey, and I'm just going to do my brows like I normally do. I'm going in with my foundation, which is as usual my Fenty Beauty in the shade 440, and I'm just going to shape out the top of my brows like this. Okay, I'm just going to blend that out now. I'm going in with my MAC my MAC eyebrow pencil in the color Stud, and I'm just gonna lightly stroke upwards like that in all of the empty areas. Her brows are really thick, so I'm just trying to like imitate that. And instead of doing my eyeshadow next, I'm actually going to do my foundation next, because she just has like a nice flawless foundation base. So I'm going to do that first and then do the eyeshadow. So I'm using my Fenty Beauty as usual, and I'm just first going to apply it with my foundation brush. I was just doing my foundation, then I realized I didn't color correct, so I'm just going in and color correcting with my Fenty concealer. It's really orange, so I kind of use it as a color corrector. Okay, now I'm just going to go back in with my foundation and finish it up. And I'm going over my eyelid this time, just making sure I get underneath my, where I put the concealer to shape my brows earlier. Just going to make sure I blend all that out. I just want one seamless base, and then I'll go on and do everything else from there. For like a more smoother application, now I'm just going to go in with this beauty blender again, and I'm just going to tap it in. I'm actually just gonna add a little more foundation. There we go. Okay, now we have that smooth canvas to work on. I am going to do my eyeshadow next, so I'm using my Essence eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to apply that to my eyelids. I'm just going to lightly blend that out. So I'm just extending it out a little bit because her eyeshadow like goes all the way out to the outer lids, like past the outer lids. Just going to apply just a tiny bit of setting powder just to set in my crease there, because I don't want the eyeshadow to crease up. Now I am using my Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I'm gonna mix He Devil and Cayenne. So Cayenne is right here. I'm gonna mix those two colors together, oops, and apply it to my above my crease. Just gonna go over it a little bit with my bronzer here, the Morphe Bronzer bronzers. So I'm just going to go over it a little more, just to make it more brown rather than pink. Go back into my Urban Decay palette, and I'm just going to take the color Ashes right here, and I'm going to use that on my outer crease. And no, I'm taking the color Ashes, and then I'm going to use that on the outer eyelid and then on my actual crease. Center of her eyelid, it's a gold color, but it's more of like a lighter gold color, like a champagne gold, I think. So I am just taking my my Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pot, and this is the color Top Yacht. So this is how it looks like. It's a really nice, pretty light gold there. So honestly, it doesn't really look like they used a brush for that part. Probably just took their finger and then just patted on to the center of the eyelid. So I think that's what I'm going to do as well. So I just took it like that. There we go, yeah, and I'm just going to pat it on like that actually. Going back in with a small tapered brush, I'm just going back in with the color Cayenne again, and I am just going to blend out where it got a little messy with the shimmer. And then going back into Ashes, I am just going to blend it inwards like that. The same concealer I used for my brows, I am going to use to highlight underneath my eyes. So for the outer part, I'm just going, because she has a really sharp ending of the eyeshadow here, so I'm just gonna draw a straight line like that. I'm taking the same brush and I'm going to blend out the highlight. Not brush, sponge. Actually really bright underneath, so I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of my Too Faced concealer and warm sand, and I'm just going to put a little bit of it underneath here just to brighten it up a little bit. I am going to take my Morphe contour stick and Effect 18, and I'm just going to draw a small line like that. Okay, and the same thing on this side, like right underneath my cheekbones there. Taking this small blending brush, I'm just spraying it just to blend out the contour a little better. And then I'm just going to push it upwards, the contour. Forehead, I'm just pushing it outwards towards my hair, just like that. I'm just going back with the sponge, and I have a little bit of my foundation on there, and I'm just going to blend in between the contour and the highlight. To take a little bit of my contour on there, and then I'm just going to draw it out. I just want to clean that up a little bit. Her nose is really snatched, so that's kind of what I'm going for here. I'm going to take my brush and kind of blend that out here. Glossier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. So I'm just going to push it in. And then I'm gonna go into my Color Effects palette here and taking my contour shade and just do it like that, pushing it up. I'm just taking a little bit of it and just, there we go. Just going right here, and then I'm bringing it out like that. Instead of coming straight down, I'm going a little bit on the curve. I'm just going to put some setting powder on my smile lines here. Just like that. I'm gonna take my Real Technique brush here and just wipe away the excess powder. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC Studio Fix Pressed Powder thing and just blend it out. And I'm just going to set that with my setting spray just to bring it all together, and then I'll finish up the rest of the look. I'm going to go back in with my bronzer, and then from the palette here I'm going to use Cayenne as well. So I'm going to mix the two colors together and put it on my lower lash line. I'm gonna take the ashes and then I'm just going to put it on the outer lower lash line. Taking this brown eyeliner and I'm going to put it on my waterline. Now we're gonna put some mascara on and we're gonna add some lashes. These lashes are too long. I'm actually gonna go in with some shorter ones because the lashes she has on, they look a lot more natural. For my eyes, these are a bit too long, so I'm gonna take them off and actually put on the Kiss lashes in the style 11. So those ones are a little bit shorter, so I'm gonna use those instead. Okay, these look a lot better and similar to what she's wearing. And I'm just going to add some to my inner eye, just a little bit, like that. So I'm just going to use my Maybelline Fit Me blush here. I'm just taking this brush and I'm just grabbing it like that, and then I'm just gonna tap it in a little bit. So her highlighter is definitely popping. I am going to be using my ColourPop Luster Dust. So you have to be really careful with this highlighter because like a little goes a long way. Okay, see how that's not looking that great? I am going to fix that after with some powder. I'm going to go back in with my MAC pressed powder. I'm just going to take a little bit of it and then just kind of blend it out so it doesn't look so streaky. So I'm going to be using my Morphe lip liner in the color Trendsetter. That's how that looks like. So her lips are overdrawn a little bit, so for the center of my lips, I'm going to use the Revlon lipstick in this rose color. She does have gloss on, so I'm going in. You already know my Fenty Glass Bomb. The look is complete. I actually just realized that she has a little bit of like highlight underneath her brow bone there, so I am going to do the same thing. Alright guys, so that is the complete look. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you think I nailed the look, please leave a comment down in the section below, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel for new videos every week.